At the TCP TV on Roku.
Right Way Home Care is a non-medical home care agency. We specialize in personal care, light housekeeping.
You know, we do medication pickup, groceries.
I have a mother-in-law that's disabled, and that motivated me to see, to go in her house to see what was going on, and different caregivers coming in and out, and just motivated me to use my degree to start a business such as what she receives.
So I've been doing healthcare since 2007. I go into nursing homes, I do skilled care.
In 2017, I created Say Less Podcast. Then we created a network around that. I created a bunch of shows. We created a radio station, WTCP. Then 2021, this year, we went to TCP TV on Roku. So now we're on TV. So what's next? I'm thinking productions. I'm thinking movies. I'm thinking live performances. So how do I do that? Now I created TCP Entertainment. And we're gonna do all of that. We got a bunch of new shows. We got the ladies at Queen's Table, Vixen, 2X's, E, Badu, my Ace, Hollywood. We got the new show I'm creating with comedian Josh DeWay. I Hate It Here. He's hilarious. Y'all gonna love him too. Then we got Porque No. That's our first Spanish speaking show. I'm doing on site where I'm gonna be pulling up on people, just having real conversations. But our biggest project that we're working on right now for TCP Entertainment is TCP's Who Did It Best. And it's going to be business against business. And when I say business against business, I'm talking about COVID hit us really hard. So we're trying to do something to put a spotlight on these businesses that went through tough times during COVID. A lot of people had to close their doors. So what we want to do is not just have business against business, but we want to highlight these businesses and celebrate these businesses and put people back in these businesses. But yeah, you know, who got the best cheesesteaks in the city? Who does the best dark fades? We're gonna do all of that, man. TCP's Who Did It Best. TCP Entertainment's Who Did It Best. But yeah, man, it's gonna be fun. So I'm gonna have the final say on all the cuts, so you know we about to turn up. It's TCP Entertainment, baby.
Little Caesar pizza? Hot and ready like a Little Caesar pizza. We in here.
We are hot.
Yes, Hot Pockets. I just shouted out all my ladies with thick thighs. It's hard out here for us. Hey, queens.
Hey.
Welcome to the Queen's Table, where we grow and we glow together.
Maintaining our crowns while supporting our sisters as well.
And we promise to keep you entertained while always keeping it real.
One queen to another. Adjust your crown and have a seat at our table. Dun, dun, dun. How was everybody's week?
Pass.
What? Oh, a hard pass?
Hard pass.
Hard
Can't
pass.
do that. No, you
Yeah.
can't do that.
She tried to pass that thing like a...
You can't do that.
Hard pass.
Well, my week was great. I got a lot of work done with the ENT family.
Yes.
We out here in these streets. I ain't been outside this much in my life in a long time.
I'm
Word, I'm
proud
in
of
these
us,
streets
though.
for real.
I really am. I'm proud of us. We've been working really hard lately, and it's paying
Starting to pay off, yeah.
Yeah. Like it's right there. We're very excited, but yes, I see the light.
See it.
How was your week?
Can I pass?
No.
I'm just kidding.
Hell no.
I was
Y'all
gonna
not going
pass
to keep
it back.
passing. Y'all not going to keep
I
passing
had
on it
a
now.
good. I had a good week. My week was good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What made it good?
Just finally took some time for myself and got
That's
some
important.
buns and
Ooh, you got
Ooh.
buns or you got
What?
your buns clapped? Both.
I got them clapped. I was gonna say both. But
See,
I'm
I
not.
always say I get some buns just because I feel like a
I
dude
just say I
eat
got
that
dick.
hard.
I'm a grown
Like,
up. I got dick.
I used that to get out of a speeding ticket once.
What?
I was speeding to get some dick, and he was cooking me dinner, and it was about to snow, so I was trying to beat the snow there. He lived like up by Harrisburg, so I was trying to beat the snow there, and like I got pulled
a ticket
over.
in the fucking...
Well, he pulled me over, and then he was like, "All right, you know, where you heading off to so fast?" And I had a real low cut shirt on,
It's always the titties.
and I said, "Look, I'm
Them titties though.
I said I'm gonna keep it a bean. I said I'm racing to get some dick and some steak," and he just looked at me and he was like,
Okay.
"Oh, okay." He was like, "I'm gonna let you off with a warning." I was like,
Right.
"Thanks, bye."
I'm trying to go get bent over. You're blocking.
Yeah. So you got some goods this week.
So
I mean, I wouldn't say it was goods, but
it wasn't good. What'd you do it for?
I got some.
When it's not good, you just hop on
No,
top.
I didn't say it wasn't good. I said
Oh.
I wouldn't say it's goods.
What do you guys do when you have bad sex?
Stop.
Why y'all
calling.
silent? What do you do?
I never call them again.
Yeah,
Never talk to them again.
I gotta say I've been pretty lucky.
What
Like,
if it's bad sex attached to a okay person?
that's a hard one.
Yeah.
It's no, but it's hard though because you don't want to be superficial and just break up with somebody because the sex isn't there. Like maybe you try
Yes,
to
you do.
teach them.
Yes, you do. You
Like-
absolutely do. I'm not being with anybody if I'm not into their sex.
Uh-oh.
Like,
We're clearing out the
But do you
house.
feel like?
right? Sorry, we started talking.
Bye,
about
guys.
He said he said we'd make him feel unholy.
that. We have that effect on people.
A little
We
bit,
have that
little
effect on
bit.
people.
I mean, I think I would give somebody the opportunity to learn what I like. Like sometimes somebody doesn't know. I love when I meet somebody that you have sex and it feels like it's
Like
they've
it's just
known
natural,
you.
yeah.
Like they've just known you their whole life. But I'll give you the opportunity to learn something. Learn
So you
what
out
I
here
like.
trying to teach these? I don't got that in me.
I mean, I'm not saying a lot of time, but like I'll give you like
you get another fuck.
like I'll give you a second
fuck and a
chance. Like
half?
maybe you were nervous,
I'll give you a fuck and a half because the half means if you don't get it midway through, get the fuck
I'm
off. Me.
done. I've been lucky to have good sex in my life though.
I
don't-
want
Yes.
to be like Jada Pinkett in that one movie where she had to have sex with the guy.
That's her real life.
Oh yeah, true. I
That's
forgot.
that's her
That's
real
sad.
life.
She's.
I feel like
we're gonna leave Jada alone.
Yeah, we're gonna leave Jada alone.
yeah.
On that note,
I feel like
Let's get into it. What happened
yeah.
this week?
Oh, there's been a lot going on.
A lot like what?
A lot. We have a lot. So in honor of Thanksgiving, because we have Thanksgiving coming up soon, we saw an interesting topic online. What is something that you can say at dinner and during sex?
God damn, that's juicy.
Ooh. What's a good one?
Give me a glizzy. Give me the sausage. Can I hold that sausage?
Pass me the buns.
Is it
it was
supposed
hard
to
to
smell
swallow.
like that?
Oh my.
It was hard to swallow. It better not smell off. Look, if I
Why is it dry?
Why
Why is it dry?
You know, you go to that family dinner.
Oh,
There's always
right.
that one person that brings something, and you're like,
ew.
Yeah.
"What's in that?"
Yeah.
Gotta ask who made it.
Yeah, I feel like it applies. You could say that during sex. It
I
would
just
be
want the
unfortunate,
sausage.
but
Pass the sausage.
little
Where's the
gravy on
cranberry
top.
sauce, miss?
Oh, I forgot it.
You did.
I forgot all about it. I was supposed to be sampling some of that chunky shit.
That's nasty. It's not worth it.
I don't
just
like cranberry
do it.
sauce,
Don't do
period.
it.
Look, it was a Facebook dare. Said I was gonna try it, and I'm gonna try it. Maybe we'll do it closer to our Thanksgiving show. I'll bring in a bunch of shit. Like, we can make green bean casserole and all the shit nobody wants to eat.
Oh, Lord.
And we can try it.
I don't wanna.
Yeah.
On air? Okay.
Yep.
I don't wanna.
But we gotta get somebody else to make it, because if we make it, it's gonna turn out good.
Yeah, we'd actually
Exactly.
make it to taste
Because we
good.
could cook on this couch.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I wanna do that. That sounds like a thing.
We
Yeah,
can. I
we
mean,
can
we
do
can do that.
I want the chunky cranberry sauce, 'cause I eat that shit out the can like it ain't shit.
It kind of feels like, what was that show that used to be on TV? The Fear Factor. When they would
Yeah,
have to like
yeah,
eat
yeah.
weird things.
I'm here for it. I'm just not. I would never. Certain things I'm just not gonna eat.
So we'll have to put on a blindfold then.
No.
You blindfold me, I'm on some kinky shit.
Oh, we'll get to that topic.
Oh, all right.
Get there
Okay.
Well, speaking of Will and Jada, though,
Mm-hmm.
I don't feel like their relationship's so much open anymore as it is damn near like polyamorous at this point.
Yeah.
What
yeah.
do you guys think about polyamorous relationships?
I'm for it.
Yeah,
I
I
would.
I can't share.
I feel
I
the same
can't
way.
share. Like, I'm here for like maybe a periodic threesome or something like that, but polyamorous, like, where, because that means you're gonna start seeing her without me, and I don't like it.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
'Cause at that
I
point,
would-
just be single.
I would have the two guys. I wouldn't have another woman.
Oh,
Okay.
See, I wouldn't want. I can't fuck two people at once.
Well, it would just be our juices, just ours together, the three of us.
Yeah, but I can't. Like, I'm gonna feel like such a dirty whore if I sleep with this man today and then the other one tomorrow. Like, how do you pick which day?
Well,
like,
that's the whole
yeah.
point. You're able to be a dirty whore with your two men
I
that you
guess.
live with and that you're building with,
I
and
think
that you're.
From what I see from a lot of polyamorous relationships, it's almost like they build a schedule.
Look, I'm really contemplating over here. Like,
No, it's almost like they build a schedule. Like, say like a man has two wives, maybe like Monday and Tuesday he spends with this one, and then Wednesday he has by himself, Thursday and Friday he spends with this one, every other weekend is date night for this.
why?
It's almost like a schedule that they make.
I mean, I would rather know who my man is fucking. If you gonna be fucking off, I'd rather know her. I mean,
Yeah,
But
I can get, like if you're gonna do it, I think it just depends on the relationship. If that's what works for you. I'm like you. I'm like a
Yeah,
kid in the
I'm
sandbox.
I'm
I don't
too.
share
Yeah,
my
alpha.
toys.
oh,
No.
I can't have another woman around.
Yeah,
I couldn't.
and this
do
is
it.
like they're living together,
Yeah,
and
that's too much.
no, it's too much.
Yeah.
It's too much.
Too
What
much
if I
for
don't
me.
like her? What if we don't
Yeah,
get along?
'cause
What if
I'm
we don't
moody
live
on
well
my
together?
own
Yeah,
sometimes.
every day.
you know what I mean? Like, when we get moody and shit like that, like, and then when another woman comes into your household, it's just no, I'm not with it.
Yeah,
No.
I don't.
And I
see
couldn't
the
have too
appeal.
many either. I just can't, because men act like y'all be acting like some Mitches sometimes. Like, take your tampon out. I can't deal with your mood swings, and it's too. You gotta feed
I feel like
everybody. That's too much.
There'd always be somebody like ganging up on you too. Like either the girls are gonna eventually like gang up on the guy, or if it's two guys, they're gonna
Somebody's
team
not
up in
gonna
an
get enough
argument.
attention.
Yeah, like I just feel
I
like it's
can't.
asking for some trouble. I don't see how it works. Like you might as well just have a side piece and call it a day. But
Exactly.
like to really make it a
Somebody-
relationship.
Somebody says here, wouldn't all that knock the pH off?
Yes, exactly.
I agree.
I don't think
Exactly.
it would.
Yes, it would.
No, that's-
If you
That's
have
very
a healthy,
good,
if you have
though.
a healthy, it's a good
and you're
comment.
introducing new bacteria each time.
Each time, like are
Each
you
one of
using
those, like,
condoms?
they might not. Their nuts might not go together either.
Yeah, but that that can happen. Like if somebody it's
So
it's
you
not
think
to-
that
it's
you're
almost
about
like
to
an
have?
ovary.
So you think that you're about to have a man?
It's Lowe's. Oh,
Hey,
it's
Lowe's.
Lowe's. Hey,
Sorry,
Lowe's.
Lowe's, my bad.
Thanks
so
for the
you
comment.
would want to have two different men? Like, I can't do it. I can't even see that. I can't see it.
It's not like you're having sex with the person every single day.
What man do you know that doesn't want to have sex every single day? Maybe it's just the ass, the butt. I don't know what it is, but
Especially
these,
if you're living together. Like,
exactly, he's gonna feel entitled to pussy when he feels like he wants it.
Yeah, I think that would complicate things. I would be tired.
And then what
I think I'd
happens?
be tired.
Exactly, one day you might be tired,
have
and
a
then
high
this one
sex
gonna start
drive,
feeling
so-
slighted.
I'm like, I need a nap. I can't do that. That's too
Exactly.
much.
Then one of them gonna be better at eating the twat than the other one is. It's just,
Uh
it's
huh.
too
And then
much.
at some point in time in a fight, you're gonna be like, "That's why Daryl sucked my toes better than you." Like
Look.
it's coming.
Lay-
know.
Ugh.
That's just petty stuff.
Yeah, like I just feel like it's
Petty wop.
introducing something into something that's already relationships are hard enough on their own between two people.
See, now on the plus side, you think about it like this: you have 3 incomes in a household now.
I mean,
Everybody
that's a plus.
saves.
Yeah.
But then that's the thing too: if you can't financially afford to have 2 wives, then
then don't do it. If you
Right.
can't afford to, then don't do it.
Mm-hmm.
If you can't afford to have an open relationship, don't do it.
I can't afford to. Like, that would just be me going to jail probably, and
Yeah.
I don't want to go
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
I'm not built for jail. I'm too cute for that.
I agree.
I'm too cute for that. Word up. Somebody go try and make me wash their fucking drawers and shit. I'm not.
I ain't cooking nobody's chi-chi.
Exactly. I'm not.
I'm sorry.
And I ain't eating no twat.
Nope.
I have so many comments to make right now, but I'm not
Say them all.
I know you probably seen some shit.
Yeah. There was definitely
Orange is the new black.
Bonnie, someone asked, what if kids are in the house?
What if kids are in the house as far as what, like mutual kids?
Yeah, like what if everybody got kids?
living in the polyamorous relationship
That's
household.
kind of fucked up because you're introducing that to your children and it might not be. I don't agree with forcing stuff on kids. Like, let them be kids. It's not normal. Like, what happens when they go to school and they're like, I have two dads and a mom.
Yeah,
Like,
I'll
you
be
know what I
clear,
mean?
If I wasn't a mother, I would definitely be open to it. But being the
I just wouldn't want to introduce my kids to that.
I wouldn't do it.
Yeah. I think, I mean, and it's not to say that a polyamorous relationship can't be healthy. Like, it can.
Yeah.
But
They might be happier as shit.
yeah, I wouldn't, because that's exactly what Jada grew up in. She grew up in a household where
Do you want your
polyamory was
kids
acceptable.
to be like Jada Pinkett?
Yeah,
Smith,
like
Shakur,
you see what
Alcina?
effect that can have. She said Jada Pinkett, Smith, Shakur, Alcina.
Do you want your kids to turn out like that? Absolutely not.
We don't know who else is behind the curtains.
Right. Don't
Facts.
expose them babies to that bullshit.
You know, early 90s in Hollywood was a good time. They had
Word.
fun. Who
Word.
knows what other bodies
the
are
pill
hiding
parties.
under there.
Walk in, grab a pill. Everybody's having a great time.
Yeah, but I mean, that's what you see. Like, you look at stuff like that and you see the result of her growing up in that environment and being exposed to a family where that was the norm to have polyamorous like, that's cool if that works for you, but then make sure your partner is on the same page and
Right.
wants the same things, because I don't think that's how they started
See,
out.
but you know, people change. And they might start like that. That shit, it all sounds fascinating when you're younger. You know what I mean? Like juggling whatever you're juggling. But then you get older and you start, people change. What happens when you don't want it anymore?
Right.
What happens when you change for the better?
I mean, it might not be bad to some people. That might be better for them. I mean, I think polyamorous relationships are for people who can't, they're for serial cheaters. People who can't stay faithful, you just need to be polyamorous at that point. Have an open relationship.
Hey,
Because somewhere somebody's okay with that.
I'm not a serial cheater.
You're not, but I'm saying open relationships would be good for those people.
Oh, for those people.
Yeah.
The people who are cheaters and people who can't just fuck with one person forever, go on and get an open relationship. Somebody's okay with that shit somewhere.
Yeah, and I mean, an open relationship is really just like you have your wife at home and you go out and you treat yourself every now and then.
Yeah.
The more I
You
think
know?
about an open relationship, it kind of sounds good. Honestly, like I'm the stage that I'm at in my life, like I can't say I want to really, I haven't found the right person to fully commit myself to 100% wholeheartedly. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
When I was at,
It's harder nowadays because the generation
It is.
the same.
It is. We're fucked.
Yeah.
I
Dating
was
scene
exactly
sucks.
the same age as you, exactly where you are right now, and I had the exact same thought, and I entered into an open relationship.
How'd it go?
It didn't start that way, but things got complicated. We took a break for a moment. When we got back together, we chose to leave it
Open.
open.
What's the point then?
Yeah, that was, and it was more so like we wanted to be together.
You're
but there
my
was a
best
fear.
fuck, so I'm gonna make sure we keep fucking each other, but I'm gonna keep fucking him too.
I think
That's-
he had
that's
this fear
insanity.
of commitment too. Like, he wanted to be together, and it was this thing where we were good, and like, but as soon as like 3 months in, it would start to feel like a little too relationshipy, a little too serious. He would go out, have a little one night stand, make sure I found out. Always made sure I found out. Like, whether telling me directly, or one time I found the condom in his trash can, almost ripped his fucking throat out. But, you know, like, there has to be lines, there has to be rules, there has to be disrespect that
There
doesn't
has
get
to
crossed.
be guidelines. You're
There
right.
has to be. That's the only way to make it work. And
I
when those
just-
rules are broken, it's like any other kind of cheating. Like,
Right.
that trust is broken.
That's why I feel like I'm broken a little bit, because I like the idea. Like, I need to feel wanted. You know what I mean? I want to feel wanted, but at the same time, I don't want you to want anybody else.
Yeah.
Like, that's why I say I couldn't do like a polyamorous relationship. I mean, I guess polyamorous maybe because it's just the same person over and over, but I don't know. Like, I don't want to
Yeah,
commit,
it's
but
not
I
like
want
it's
you
like
to want me
random,
all the
somebody
time.
different all the time.
At the end of the day, all ties into everybody's energies, and if you don't have that same type of energy with the person that you're dealing with, it's not going to work. If you aren't on the same page, it's not going to work.
Yeah,
Period.
I agree with you. I agree with you completely.
100%.
You got to be all in mentally.
I agree.
And physically too.
Well, physically, that
All
comes
in.
after.
All in.
Do you guys think that social media has a downfall in relationships? You think it's a problem?
You think, like, what do you mean? Like, negatively? Yes.
Yeah, like, would you, if you were in a relationship and your significant other said, like, I need you to delete your social media for this relationship, would you do it?
For what?
For that relationship?
No, but I would ask him for what? Like, I want to know why you want me to delete my social media. Because if it's a you problem, I'm not changing me to fix you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So if you're telling me because you're insecure, that's a you problem. You should probably seek help.
And is he going to delete his as well? Or does
I
he just want me to delete
look,
mine?
I love
It's
a man
true.
without social media.
Yeah.
When I tell you that shit right there is so attractive, because I feel like social media, if it wasn't for us doing what we do, I don't think I would have it at all.
I agree.
Me neither.
I don't think I would have it, and I've said that before, and it's just because it's messy.
Yeah.
It's messy. People talk to you that you don't want to talk to sometimes. Like, they don't catch the hint. People send you pictures you don't want to see. You
And
know
it's
what
that
I mean?
instant gratification. Like, you have a fight with your partner, or you feel like you're, you know, underappreciated in a moment, or you know, just not
that
feeling
what's on
loved.
your mind shit get you a lot of y'all in trouble.
Yeah, like you hop on social media and you get that instant gratification, like, oh look, somebody wants me, somebody
Yeah,
wants
I
to
got
give me
these likes,
attention.
so I
People
must
love
be-
to assume and insinuate on social media.
They really
Ain't
do.
nobody
But you
having
know
that
what?
shit.
I mean, see, I don't like an ultimatum to begin with. If I'm in a relationship and you tell me it's me or this, I'm choosing this because I don't like an ultimatum, period. Like,
Right.
I don't like feeling like my back is being put against the wall. But I've definitely seen the downside, like the problems that social media can cause in a relationship. I had an ex.
What are the downsides? What would you say the downsides are?
I had this ex.
Friendly ass people.
And for him, it was, if I didn't post him every single man crush Monday, I was trying to hide him. I would, well, why didn't you post me this week? It was always something. If one of his friends liked a picture or I liked one of their pictures, it was like, why are you trying to get his attention? I'm not. It was a cool picture. Like, that was it. We're all friends. These
That's
are mutual
obsessive
friends.
bullshit.
Yes.
That's the shit that I don't
Like, it was, he got so crazy about it. He would go through my Instagram, like, followers, and one of my exes, who's going to remain named the devil, who we speak of, he was still following what he made me unfollow him. And then at one point it came up in a fight. He was like, you can fucking, so I followed him back. Okay, you said I could. Followed him back. Later he goes on, deletes it again. It's another issue. It was always something.
Why do you even have access to my social media?
He used to go, like, in my sleep. Like, that was when the fingerprint was new. And he would, like, when I was sleeping, and put the fingerprint on my phone, and he would go in, and I didn't have anything to hide. I've never cheated on anybody.
I don't care. That's just an
Yes,
invasion of
it was
privacy.
this
That's it.
level
those
of
people don't have
insecurity.
trust.
I've had my shit hacked twice.
Oh my God, it's insanity. It put such a bad taste in my mouth for social media that I was just like off of it. Like, I don't have Twitter on my phone. I don't do TikTok. Like, I barely use
I
my
have
Snapchat.
TikTok. I don't use it. I have followers on there too, and
I really just
don't
use
know
it
why
for
because I don't
this.
post anything.
I really just use it for TCP. Like, I
like
might
Snapchat.
post a selfie every once in a while, but that's about it. I don't like it.
I had an ex actually confront somebody in the bar
Why?
because they liked my pictures and stuff, and
Can you blame them?
he asked the guy, he was like, are you messing with my baby mom or whatever?
Because he liked a picture.
Yeah.
That shit is weird. That's the weirdest
That's-
fucking flex.
yeah, like,
I've
it's
ever
stuff
seen.
like
the guy
that.
was like, he hit me up. He was like, I felt like I had to explain myself. He said, I felt like I was being
Yeah, like he did something wrong
like
and he didn't.
Yeah,
That's a turn off too, cause you pussy.
Because then
I'd have been like, I liked their picture and
those exact same men.
well, he did.
Oh,
He
okay.
did say he liked it. He said, but he said, that's it.
Like, that's it. I
That's
just liked the
where-
picture. I
yeah.
just thought it was a nice picture. Like, that's it. But that has
Under
a
their
flip
legs
side
on my
to it.
shoulders. That's
That's all.
Like,
That's all. I just want
say
to eat
that
her
extra
ass.
stuff.
yeah,
Like,
right.
y'all ain't
that's
together. So what?
Yeah, but there's the flip side to it, because those exact same men are the ones that are gonna go look at who your friends are or mutual friends. Like, oh, this guy doesn't ever like your pictures. Why is he hiding? Why doesn't he ever like? Like they do the exact same opposite. It's a lose-lose.
The guy who was making you make him your MCM, was he like doing the WCW for you every week?
Yeah, he was doing it
That's
too.
Weird.
But it was weird. Like, I'm
why
not
do
that
you want-
public about
Sometimes
stuff.
keeping people out of your business is the safest way to be.
Yeah.
Like, anybody that knows me knows I'm super private. Like, I just
you are.
don't. Yeah, like I just don't put my business out there a lot. So for me, it was just too much. It was way too much. Because that is what incites people to be in your DM. And, oh, I heard this about your man. Oh, I saw this picture. You guys were over there. I heard he was talking to so. It brings more trouble.
Come talk to me about my man, bitch. I'm making me Jesus. I don't play them games.
He
I'm
was
serious.
one of them. He was for
I
the
don't play like
streets.
That's another reason why. I think I'm just so afraid to be vulnerable for another person because I've been jaded.
Yeah.
Right.
So I don't think that, I don't want to be in a relationship right now. You know what I mean? Like, I need to focus on me.
Yeah.
Because focusing on these niggas will have you fucked up every time.
Fucked up. And they just pop up just to fuck up your peace.
Yeah.
Let me stop, because you know what? Somebody said that we bash men. That's all we do on this show. And
We're
I
not
don't
bashing.
agree.
We're just talking. We're
I would just like to point out,
Talking-
basically, in real life, I have a penis. Like, you just don't know it. Like, not actually, but, like, I have a spirit
Look,
penis
you done said it now.
that is bigger than yours. Like, I'm basically
Spirit
a
dick.
dude deep down at heart. Like,
It's
I
a
think,
nigga.
like, I always
I
felt
see
like
it.
that. Like, I think like a man. Like,
I see it.
the things that make sense for him, I'll be like, I
Think
get
like
it.
a dog so you don't get played like a bitch.
Facts.
Mm.
Like,
Yes.
my spirit dick
Bonnie
is
fact of
huge.
the
Like,
week.
I'm basically a guy.
And you know what? They don't like it when we act like them.
No.
When we
I can't
do
say-
them how they do us, they don't like that
I
shit.
can't say
No.
that I want to be, and that is something that I've struggled with for a long time. I'm finally coming in. I came into my own, and I'm way more feminine than I used to be. I was like a little tomboyish, and life made me like that. Like, life made me hard. Like, life made me look at things a completely different way, and I found myself being hard, and I'm like, I don't want to be hard. I want to be soft. Like, I wanted to be vulnerable. You know what I mean? I wanted to have that little feminine touch to me, and I worked on it very well. I mean, it's still a nigga, but you know.
But I think that's important. I think it's an important balance to have. Like, you have to know that I'm good on my own. I'm strong on my own.
Yep.
It's important to know what you want in a relationship, what you don't want, but also
what you'll
there's
tolerate and the things that you damn sure won't.
exactly.
You
But
have to
there's
be-
also a moment where you have to stop and look at yourself and be like, okay, what have I done wrong in my relationships? What, you have to take your own responsibility. That's the only way you're gonna end up finding like what you want, or at least getting on the right path to what you
Well,
want.
that's time. That's
That's
No.
what. Go ahead.
alcohol starting
Say
to kick
it.
in.
Yes, we
Say
need.
that
We
again.
need more.
Why,
We
that's
need another
why
shot.
women need to take time, especially when you're done in a relationship, especially long term. You need to take that time for yourself, because you have to show people that you're able to hold it together. You know what I'm saying? Not people, but yourself. You know what I'm saying? You have to be content with yourself. I was talking to somebody about this the other day. Like, you can't just go searching for somebody to fill the void that's in you. You know what I'm saying? You have to be content with yourself.
You have to
and
be whole on your own.
Yes, because you can't
Yeah.
look for yourself in other men. You know what I mean?
Because that kind of dependency just isn't healthy.
And when they're gone, you're gonna be right back at the same spot, alone.
And it's not fair to put that responsibility on somebody else.
Right.
It's not fair to make me responsible for whether or
For
not
you
you're
being
okay.
yeah.
Yeah, like that's not fair.
That's some
to me.
manipulative bullshit.
It
like,
really is.
And I've been through that situation before where they act like they can't do shit without you, and without you, their whole life's gonna. No. I want you to be okay.
But I would like to point out, when we bash these men, we're just trying to teach the lessons that we've learned. I think
we're
that's
talking
more.
the
We-
men we know, the personal
Listen,
experiences that we
if
went
it's
through.
if it's a woman in this room, we bash that one too. It is what
Yeah.
it is.
Yeah,
yeah,
because
We're just
Jada can
women
suck
are
it.
guilty too.
because that egghead bitch, you know what I'm saying? I don't like her.
she
ass.
said that egghead motherfucker.
That's who she
Listen,
is. That's who she
listen.
is now. That
Jada,
exactly
she said
who
it.
is.
I still want to sit at the red table.
Not me.
Ugh.
Birds of a feather flock together, and I'm not.
I ain't
on that
flocking. I
list.
just want to be booked.
Do you,
I'm just saying.
basically no.
do you think you
Nope,
could be
not me.
submissive for the right man?
Could I be submissive? I would like
Yeah.
to be.
I love being submissive.
Yeah.
Not in the bedroom.
Oh,
Like in the rest of life, in the rest of the household.
That too.
Like, oh,
She bursted her bubble. Oh,
Well,
all
that
right.
too. You have to. Okay, so you have to have that trait in you to have a healthy relationship. You can't go into.
Why do you say that?
Because you can't go into a relationship with a man and expecting to be on his level. He's the man. He's supposed to be doing his thing.
But that's the thing. You can't automatically give that to people until
no,
you know
you
what
can't.
they're
It
capable
has to be
of.
the right person. You're right. It has to be the right person. But
I think that's what makes us jaded, is because we try to give that energy to someone who appears.
I'm not giving that. I'll be submissive to the man that makes me want to submit.
yes,
A
I
man
was
that
getting
the
there.
alpha male that comes in the room and his presence demands respect. Like that type of man.
It's safe.
Yes.
The person
Yes.
that makes you feel
The person
safe.
who guards my heart. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? The person who puts me on the pedestal, like that person I'll submit to. That person who makes me feel safe, that person who takes pride in providing, that person who takes pride in protecting, like that person, that grown ass man right there, I'll submit to him any day.
There's no point
Any
in
day.
wasting your time with somebody who don't see you.
Say that again.
There's no point in wasting your time with somebody who does not see you.
And what do you mean by that? Because a lot of people might get that shit confused. Break it down.
You can be in love with somebody, or you know that person might be it for you, and you're giving them everything, and you show them that you're the person for them, but they just don't see it.
Amen.
They rather go out and fuck this girl.
Jenny,
you could be
Harriet,
doing,
and
you could
Molly.
be doing everything for them, showing them, look, I got you. You need this.
Do
I'm
fucking
here.
flips
you know what
on
I'm
that
saying?
dick, girl.
You know what I mean? Not just sexually, but
Everything.
just
Cook,
mentally, emotionally,
clean,
all that. I can
flips,
do that. You know
support.
what I'm saying? And then it's like they don't see. They still rather go and they
It
rather
takes
waste your time.
absence.
Yeah.
It
Yes.
takes your absence. Then they miss you.
Yes.
Then they understand what they had. But that's the thing. A lot of people, you think about it, you sometimes you don't know what you have until it's gone. It takes that person taking a step back for you to realize, damn,
Yeah.
he really fucked with me.
But
He
I
knew me
also think
hard.
that we look at things differently. So where we might sit there and be like, why can't he see that I'm great, that I bring all of this to this table,
because we're
that I
supposed
can
to think we're everything.
Yeah, because we're supposed to, exactly. And then we wonder why he can't see it, because he's not even thinking about the future.
But what if he tells you that? Like, if he tells you, you know what I'm saying? Like, you do this, you do it for me. You're it for me. But it's still going to try to work things out or be with somebody else.
Then
Then
I'm
he's
not
just
it
trying to
for
play
you.
Yeah, I'm not it.
That's
Yeah.
just.
I can't be it for you if you're still looking for the next best thing.
Exactly. If you still are considering other options, I'm not it.
Right.
I'm not it. You're
and
not
I don't want to
serious
play
about
anymore.
it.
Nobody wants to lose. That's why nobody wants to play with
No.
y'all.
And that just jades people even further. That's one thing. Like, I refuse. I don't want to. I don't want to feel that way. I don't want to assume the worst in people.
But
All I can do is learn from, like, the mistakes I've made, the shit I've gone through. Look for those signs. Look for those red flags.
honesty is
And
still
try to choose
appreciated
better.
too, and I
Yeah.
respect it much more if a man would tell me from the beginning, I'm not looking for anything serious.
Right.
Because that right there gives me the chance to say, am I looking for something serious? I probably shouldn't. You know what I mean? If you're looking for something serious, keep it moving. Find somebody who wants something just as serious as you do. But also, I feel like it's in every woman to kind of believe that she can be the one to change the way that somebody feels.
Yeah.
Because I know I dealt with that for a lot. Like, I've had people tell me I don't want anything, and I still enter into fucking with them. Like, I can change his mind. I'm not in that business no more. I'm so happy that I grew from that space before.
I'm at the point now where, like, I date with a purpose.
Yeah.
You know? So if you ask me on date 2, what are you looking for? I'm looking for marriage, kids, a real relationship. That's what I want.
Yep.
If you're not on that page, don't waste my time. Go now. It's cool. Nice to meet you. We can be friends. And I'll leave it at that.
Yep.
And that's the thing. I can't even say, like, we could be cool. We don't need to be friends.
Yeah. Friends is a strong word.
Yeah,
It's
friends
a strong
is
word.
too strong. So I appreciate the honesty, definitely, for sure. Should always let somebody know what they're walking into. If you don't want to be with nobody, say that.
Yeah.
Say that, because like I said earlier, it's always somebody who's with the shit somewhere, just not me.
Yeah, it's just not your person yet. And that's the thing, like, because men want somebody that can cook and clean and bring all of those things to the table, but they just want those things because they're looking for a mom. they're looking
Yeah.
for that mother.
Somebody
They're
to
looking for
take their
somebody to
mommy
take
place.
care of them. Yeah, so it's like, of course they're going to sit there and tell you, oh, yeah, I want the same thing, because they want to be cooked for, fed. They want their laundry done. They want to come home and not have to worry about it.
And then you're
their
in a relationship struggling and starving.
Exactly.
See, but
Relationship.
I also blame that on women, though, because you should not be giving your all. Like, at what point do we stop giving out the whole cow when they ask for some milk? You know what I mean?
Yeah, like we
Like, you
automatically
can't
give them wife treatment.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You in here acting like a whole wife, acting like a girlfriend when this man told you, I don't want anything.
That's the other thing. Yeah, we definitely, like, as women, make that mistake. I know I have a tendency when I'm dating somebody or seeing somebody that I kind of...
Because we're natural nurturers.
Yeah, like, I instinctually go into,
I
let me cook
cook,
you dinner.
yeah.
Oh, did
Yeah.
you have lunch?
Did
like,
you eat? Are you
would
hungry?
You need something?
Do
Like,
you want me to bring you something?
Yeah.
So when do you start showing them that side then?
After they tell you that they're interested for real. But that's the thing. Like
Yeah.
you said, I'm just domesticated as fuck. If you come to my house, I'm cooking.
Yeah.
If you know what I mean. If you come here, I'm gonna make sure you're comfortable. I'm just like that in general.
and
So
let me tell you, Hollywood can cook. I want some of that
I'll do it
sandwich.
sometimes. But that's the thing. Like, I don't know. I gotta watch myself, which is why I'm so guarded with my heart. Because I know if somebody comes in, it don't matter what he tells me. You come to my house, I'm cooking. You know what I mean?
I think, like, as women, we have to learn how to trust our instincts. Because every time when you look back, that hindsight 2020, you know the exact moment in the relationship when you felt like that red flag go up. You felt that, like, tingle in your spine.
intuition.
Yes.
Yep.
We just have to start trusting that more in ourselves. Because the moment the right one comes, the moment the right person that you can be vulnerable with, you'll know it and follow that instinct. You know, until that moment, like, just enjoy, get to know people. Because sometimes, you know, that's it. Just get to date. There's nothing wrong with dating. I think we live in a society where it's like you can't just
My problem is you can't. I don't want nobody who's dating me and dating other people, and I can't ask for more than somebody's ready to give. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Which is why I kind of just I've been doing my own thing. Like I like me. I'll date me. Y'all don't want to date me? I'll date me.
I'll date
date
you.
Rose for right now.
Yeah, come date me, honey. Come pick me up.
Yep, I'll be taking.
I'm
her
a
along
cheap
with
date.
me.
I like Popeye's $5
She'll
boxes.
be in my suitcase from the 3rd to the 5th.
Listen, my rose is about my fucking rose is about sick of me.
I'm just saying this right now.
My rose probably at this point wants some new pussy because I done been putting my pussy in it every day. Poor
Y'all
Rose.
just wait.
It's a lot of puss too.
I'm going to need everybody to pay attention to Queen's Table's page from December 6th on because we are taking our first company retreats.
We sure are.
That weekend.
Yes,
and
we are.
it is going to be a shit show, I'm sure.
Ain't no shit show. Only show's gonna be all these GMs out.
It's going to be good. It's going to be a good weekend. I'm very excited for it.
Word.
So speaking of relationships, we have a lot that we can say that's bad. You know, a lot of experience we can say. What are some green flags? What are some good traits that we see in men?
He respects his parents.
He's a gentleman.
I thought you
He
were going to
opens
say a
doors.
Gemini. I was about to punch you in the foot.
Nah.
Like, what
Listen,
the fuck?
I
That's a red
had a
flag.
Gemini and I'm not going back.
I thought she was going to say it.
He takes care of his kids.
Takes
Yeah.
care of his kids.
That's a good one.
He prays for you.
Yeah. Yeah, that was one. I didn't realize how important. I had never dated someone else that was Catholic until now. And I didn't realize that was an aspect that was missing. You know,
Prayer?
not even just prayer, just having somebody that I can sit and debate my faith with.
Yeah.
Because I was always taught, like, you're supposed to question things. You're supposed, you know, have the discussion,
Not
ask the
me.
hard things,
Not
you know?
me. I was always, you do not question.
You just
God.
blindly follow. Yeah. And we were always taught, like, if it doesn't make sense, like, ask the question.
yeah.
You know, ask the question. Learn what you need to learn. So I like having somebody that I can actually debate faith with.
Somebody who can actually hold an intelligent conversation.
Yes.
Sapiosexual.
It's important.
Yes.
Yes.
What's another green flag? He empties your Fashion Nova cart.
Oh, he
His
pumps your
Amazon-
gas
the
when
Amazon
it's cold.
cart.
Have you? I hate when I go to a gas station and I see a woman pumping gas and there's a man all warm and toasty in the front
Yes.
seat.
My boys pump mine for
Let
me.
me tell you,
See?
you get out of that warm car
Train
and
them
go
up in
pump
the way
my
they should
gas.
go.
Yep.
I'm gonna suck your dick all night. Like, that's a big one
I'm
for
telling
me.
you.
Yeah.
It's
washes
those
dishes.
little things. Yeah, for me, it's the little things. It's those tiny little moments that you do to just make my life a little bit
He
easier.
feeds me before I know I'm hungry.
Mm-hmm.
That's a must
he
for
knows
anybody that
exactly-
is going to
exactly
date Bonnie
what-
in the
what you
future.
want.
Make sure you feed her.
Well
He pays
fed.
a green flag is that he pays close attention to details.
I'm real simple.
Yes.
Red.
That's a good one.
Mhm.
Yeah,
I'm real simple.
just
So
Popeyes.
he already knows
Just
before
get her
you
some
even
Popeyes.
ask.
Yeah.
Keep me fed, I'll give you head.
Yeah, those men that actually like those men that pay attention to like those little details, you
Yeah.
know, the ones that actually learn you,
The
like what
simple
makes
shit.
you unique,
The
you
simple
know.
shit is the most important stuff.
Get flowers
Yeah.
for shit
Yep.
other than cheating.
Mm-hmm.
See that I have trouble getting flowers now because that's how that I have a bad taste. In
I
my
don't
mouth
want them
from
after
that.
I have to
Exactly.
ask you for them.
Yeah.
Well, I had an ex that he was amazing. Used to come surprise me all the time, like randomly on a Tuesday, no reason, some beautiful bouquet of flowers. And it wasn't until like 6 months later that I found out every time he brought me flowers was because he had cheated and he was feeling guilty. And now it's like it almost puts a bad taste in my mouth. Like that's a
You
me
gotta
issue.
let that hurt go. Honey.
Yeah, that's a me issue
see
because
her
now if
eyes
you bring
watering
me
and everything.
flowers, I'm gonna be like, "What'd you do?" Like, and
Yeah.
that's a me issue. I'm sorry for anybody that ever gives me flowers, but it's a me problem.
Yeah, I'm a flower girl. I like.
I love
plants.
them. I
Plants.
love them.
plants.
I'm a plant mama.
Yep.
No, I like flowers. I like
I
in the
like
summertime when
flowers.
I'm
They die.
walking. No, I like when
Yeah, but-
even if it's for like a week, when I walk in my house and it smells like fresh lilies. Like
I don't like the
it
smell of
smells
That
so
flowers.
is, you know
good.
what? I was dating somebody before, and he would ask me what type of flower I liked, and he thought I was going to say roses, and I said no.
That's so cliche.
Lilies
Super.
are my favorite
Yeah.
flower. Anytime you want to buy me flowers,
I'm a
lilies.
tulip girl.
Oh,
I like
tulips are
tulips.
good.
I like tulips.
That's a
Yes,
good
those are
one.
my
And I like
favorite.
plants. So just give me a plant
Yeah.
because I can take care of it
I can take
forever.
care
You
of
know
them
what I mean?
forever.
No, I kill plants instantly.
Really? You don't have a
instantly.
green thumb?
Not at all. I will kill it all.
Give it to
I
me.
will kill a cactus.
Bring it to me.
The only plant that I just killed was the yucca. Well, I didn't kill it. I don't think I killed it. I think the people at the store killed it and sold it to me.
You took it home.
And when I took it home, it just was dead.
Dead on arrival. Dead on arrival.
So speaking of relationships, since we're on this relationship topic, what is the worst thing that a man can say during an argument?
Think what you want. Don't tell me to think what I want because the shit that I think it don't go good. Think what you want.
I can't stand the rain.
What else? What else?
I
could a
think
man
when
say to piss me
if you're
off?
yelling and they look at you and they're like,
Are you done?
"Are you done?"
Yeah,
Are
are
you
you
done?
finished? Are you finished or not?
That makes me want to lose my shit. I don't know why. It's completely irrational.
Just talking
But
while
it
I'm
makes me wanna
talking
lose
too.
it.
That
Yeah.
pisses
Like
me off.
interrupt-
And then if
Interrupting.
you're having a whole conversation or discussion and say, "What are you talking about?"
like I just fucking explained it when you're
Yeah.
not listening.
No, they weren't. And at the end of the day, that's why you got to talk to men in little sentences. Give them a chance to process. I
Or
learned
write it
that
down.
too.
Write it down.
No, not even write it down because when we send men paragraphs, they read the first and the last sentence, and that's it.
Yeah.
They don't read the in between. That's why I break
Yeah.
my shit down into sentences. I'll send you 18 little sentences. You saw what I said.
It's when you got to stand there and be like, okay, so this happened, right? Okay, we're there. We're on the same page. Okay, then this happened. Okay, we're like,
It's
you
just-
gotta, it's like talking to a kid.
It's just
Yeah.
talking when I'm talking for me because I feel like if you're talking, you can't listen to me. You can't be listening if you're talking at the same time. You can't listen to me if you're on your phone. You're making me feel like things matter more than me.
That was one thing that I learned, and my boyfriend can attest to this because he even says it's weird that he never dated anybody that does this. Like, I'm very big on communication. I think it's extremely important, and I learned that lesson the hard way. I wasn't always good at it. So I make a clear point. If I have something I need to address with you, I'm going to turn the TV off. We're going to sit on the sofa. Your phone's going to be over there. There are no distractions. And I'm going to sit here face to face because that way there is no
See, now I feel like I'm being
confusion.
interrogated. I don't like
Yes, no, because then there's no confusion. I'm going to say what I got to say. We're going to have a discussion about it. You can't ever come back and be like, oh, well, I didn't know that would upset you, or I didn't know how that was going to.
I
Yes,
told
you
you.
did. I told you. So there's
November
never.
14th at 7:35. I told you.
Yes. Like there can't be that miscommunication because I know people that do that. Like, oh, I didn't know that would upset you. I didn't know that would bother you. Yes, the fuck you did.
See, but that's the thing. Those kind of conversations don't work for me because in a second, if I'm up here with my emotions, I'm not gonna come. Like, you got to give me time.
I always take a day. I always need a day because I gotta calm down.
Right. I don't want to yell at you. Yeah. Like,
if he feels as though he has to say something stupid during an argument and he knows he's gonna piss you off, he doesn't respect you.
I feel like men, because y'all know, they be knowing when they're going to make us mad.
They know exactly what they're doing. They know how to manipulate very well.
But I think that's one of the worst things, honestly, that a man can do. If
we call
I
them
trust
manipulators,
you,
they call us sneaky.
But if I trust you
we
to
just
know,
play the game better, and they fucking mad.
See, but that's the thing. It's not a game.
No,
I mean, hey, if they want to play, if they want to go, then hey.
I just think
lose.
that's like the ultimate disrespect. If I trust you enough to let you in to know what my weaknesses are or my little triggers or the things that upset me, and then you turn around and you use that against me,
Use it for their advantage.
Use it to your advantage. That, to me, that's a big fuck you. I'm out the door.
That's a red flag.
That. Huge red. Like that's an instant turn off for me. I'm done. We're broken up right then.
Especially if they bring up your past situations and stuff like that.
Yeah, like things you've confided in them with, things that you've trusted to speak openly with. That's a fear of mine.
Sex tape?
You've never been threatened with a sex tape?
I've never been threatened to have it come out. It's just a fear that like some motherfucker got a video from like 2009 in their iCloud someplace.
I know there's some out. Yeah, I know.
There's definitely some.
I know
FBI.
Someone has.
Let me tell y'all, a real king told me that that's some corny shit.
What?
If a man ever threatened to do that shit to you, that's some corny shit.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Stop fucking with them lame niggas.
I agree. I think that's a weird move. There's
just like the dick burn from the jail.
When it's not. It's
Sorry.
from the mattress. I promise it's from the mattress.
No, it's not.
I remember.
No, I heard what was said on Say Less. I heard it.
It's from the mattress. You cut a hole.
No.
It's one of the ways it comes from.
No.
Yeah, like people they cut a hole in the mattress and they fuck that in jail. Yeah.
If you come home from jail, you can't hold down a relationship with anybody, and you came home with dick burn, that means you was doing the do in the jail.
No. We can't hear you. I'm pretty sure, yeah. Yeah, we've been up to it. Shout out to Los.
Yeah.
Well, somebody laughing.
That's Zan. What up, Zan?
You. What?
Where was that?
Where is that? I don't see that.
That was definitely in the camera.
Oh.
I can't see that at all.
I don't see it.
It said from Los.
Been there. Oh, really? First of all, I've been delivered.
That they must have took it off.
That was a good one.
Wow.
I've been delivered. Okay.
I've been
It was
delivered.
a long time ago. Let it go.
Let's let it go.
Right.
Oh. Was it him?
No.
Oh.
Hell no. I don't think he would joke about
Oh, well, you never know. He might have forgave you.
No. Well, I was forgiven. I definitely was.
We just need the world to understand this is a company of misfits. Like
It definitely is.
Proud of it. Yes, it's across the board.
That's because we've grown. Like,
I'm happy nobody knows about my shit.
Oh, I know.
I mean, there's very few of us that don't have a record.
The thing
I
is,
do have a record,
the thing
though.
is that all of us,
I think Yaz is the only one.
we came over here as misfits, but we are out here working.
Yeah.
Yes.
So we we can sit at any table that we want.
Hey.
Hey, that part.
I think it's one of those things like when they ask you like where did you go to school in these streets, okay?
York High.
that's where we learned how
I'm
to
a
do
Bearcat.
business, but you're a Bearcat. I was a
Oh,
Crusader.
Yeah,
I'm a tornado. And it fits.
Y'all
I
ain't never
remember.
destruct
And
shit.
it fits.
I
Y'all ain't never
remember.
destruct shit. It's like, now let me stop.
I destruct in real life.
See? Don't be toxic. Don't be toxic up here on this sofa.
I
Look,
brought
they
that
already
up.
look for us to be
Listen,
toxic.
let me stop. I'm a lover.
I thought I
am.
was gonna get us thrown out of a meeting. They were talking about Billy was there talking about like they were having like a tornado McCaskey alumni moments.
Boo.
They were having like a whole moment, and I was like, yeah, I remember my senior year when we whooped McCaskey's ass and beat him undefeated in states, and like I thought we were gonna get kicked out. Yeah, I thought we were gonna get thrown out.
I don't sit at tables with those types of people.
I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
I like to bring that up though. Yeah, 35-0, undefeated season.
Whatever.
Oh Lord. And
That was in 2003. That was a very long time ago.
I was about to say, well, goddamn. What?
Yeah.
Ooh.
What?
That was 18 years.
I was gonna say
Yeah.
that wasn't in my period.
2003.
I'm 2002.
Yeah, we won.
I
Come
grad-
on
I
now, y'all are
graduated.
disclosing ages.
I know.
But I look good, and nobody will ever guess how old I am.
I mean, you
Exactly.
giving them the answer.
I mean, but I'm saying if I wouldn't give
only
them
if
the
they can do
answer-
math.
Well, yeah, there's a lot of people that don't know how to do
A lot of
math.
y'all read with y'all finger and it shows.
Let's just assume nobody can add. Let's just assume that.
So
Oh
what
my
about? I'm
God.
gonna talk about Astro World or what?
Yes. I actually have I'm kind of glad we didn't talk about it last week just because there's been more information that's come out. But I don't even want to talk
9
about
people dead.
nine
people.
people dead. I don't even want to talk about that aspect of it. There was an interesting conversation that I had with somebody the other day that was commenting about the 9-year-old that had been injured.
Mm.
I thought that was interesting.
Like he shouldn't have been there.
Like he shouldn't have been there.
I think that's bullshit.
Yeah, so what is
He shouldn't have been in the middle.
But you can't not be in the middle of 50,000 people. You think about it like
Well,
that.
it's considered a rave, so there is certain points of a rave where you're supposed to
But
be
your
in the
kids gonna
middle.
want to see the show. You think
I
about
know,
it
but
like
they're
that.
supposed to be up in where the gate is or in the back. In the middle is the
in
pit.
up where the gate is where people were getting trampled and shit like that.
Yeah.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? The problem was he was on his dad's shoulders. People were pushing. His dad got to the point where he couldn't breathe. He passed out. The baby fell off his shoulders and got trampled. So people are saying that he shouldn't have been there and things like that. But you think about it like this. If your child loves something, there's nothing more that you're
Yeah.
going to want to do but give your child what they
And
want.
who expects it to be like that? You know what I mean?
Nobody
But
would. He
you
probably
know-
thought it was cool because he's taking
Yes.
his son and you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, do you remember being 9 years old and you had your favorite artist that and they were coming to your town?
I went
Like
to
they
Boyz
were
II
coming
Men.
to your town. Like we had Hershey. Like Hershey was they always
Yeah.
had big stuff. So if they came to Hershey and you're there like, Mom, Dad,
I wanna
they're
go.
coming. They're coming.
They're
to
definitely
You're
gonna take
gonna
you.
bother your parents till the end of time till they agree to take you.
Or maybe it was
my
a
first
surprise.
concert I ever went to. I was 12 years old. I had a super crush on Janet Jackson my whole childhood, and my mom took me to see Janet. Me and 2 of my cousins and my aunt, we all went to Janet Jackson, and it was mad people.
Yeah.
And it could have went left the same way. If she
Yep.
was up there doing sexual shit on the stage, it didn't matter. My mom was like, "My baby loves Janet Jackson. I'm taking."
Yeah, you're not going
You
to tell
know?
your child no for what
They
they
probably begged and borrowed this will be my Christmas gift for the next 5 years.
love. I think
and
my first concert, I was like 8 and I went to see Boyz II Men.
I was 15 and it was Destiny's Child, but that was only because my parents were strict and they never let me do anything, so I had to wait till I was 15.
My very first concert was Jay-Z and Justin Timberlake.
That's
when
a
they
hell
came
of
to-
a first concert.
when
How
they
That's a
you top
came
good
when
that?
they
one.
came to Hershey.
Yep.
That
How
was
do you
my
top
that was my
that?
very first one.
Mine was
Can't.
remember when
Right.
MTV used to do that summer series where it would be a whole bunch of artists that would do a tour for the summer. It was one of those. So it was 3LW was the opening act.
Oh yeah, I remember.
Yep.
I have to. When I think about them, I have to.
You have to. It's the
I was about to do, but I forgot the words.
I'm getting a little tired here. Broke up looking at your pages, seeing different numbers.
The numbers. Baby, please. Baby, please, Lily.
Player, please.
But it was,
Yo, she had the nerve to be on that fucking show act. Yo,
oh my
Talking
god.
shit.
But it was
With her
they
lisp.
were the opening act, and then it was Nelly, Eve,
I remember that one.
and then Destiny's Child came out.
Yep,
Probably
I
wasn't
remember
off
that
the
one.
porch yet.
Yeah, I was only 15 at the time.
That was
you
a
would've
good
been
a good
baby.
lineup
Yeah.
though.
It was,
Very
I was
good.
I was the B2K era, so B2K shut shit down for me. Those Millennium tours,
I could never get into the boy bands. I loved
I chased that tour bus when they came to New York, and
From-
I fell.
Did
My
you
first-
really?
That's where my first knee scar came from. Word up, I still got it to this day.
They probably was looking out the back window.
Oh,
Yo,
Like,
word
look.
up. I'm telling you, my little cousin
Yo,
started
she-
crying. I ate it. I ate it. I had gravel stuck in my knee for like a week. I
poor
definitely did.
body.
and I was fat, girl.
That's what I'm talking about.
I
Like,
can see it.
but that's the thing. Like, people are talking about, like, oh, this little kid shouldn't have been there. But, like, that's the type of shit when we were little.
That's
like,
why you don't let your kids go. They chase tour buses.
Yeah, like, but you remember, like, I guess it's different now because we do see concerts regularly having an issue now. There's a problem, like, every time, whether it's...
The artists are much more conscious now, though, about their audience.
Yeah.
I think everybody right now, nobody wants to lose their career. Travis Scott's career might be over. Like, it's a wrap. If I was him, I would never want to perform live again.
There was a video that went viral the other day, and it was a DJ had played one of his songs, and the entire crowd booed until he shut the song off. Like, people don't...
They can't. I don't agree with people placing blame specifically on him. Now, when you started seeing bodies drop and people being transferred, you should have shut the music the fuck off.
Yeah.
Like, you are the artist. You have that power to just drop the mic. Like, I'm done. It's a wrap. People are dying. It shouldn't have took multiple people.
When they were picking the one guy up on the stretcher, and he's like, yeah.
Oh, when he did that video, he was singing in auto-tune over this man's body.
It sounded like he was
creepy
People
as
were
hell.
saying that it sounded like he was, like, chanting. It was weird. The whole thing was weird.
The girl who... I didn't see the video myself, but I heard there was a girl that was dropped on her head.
Oh,
on video.
yeah. I saw that.
She actually died like 2-3 days ago.
Yeah, that's the
22-year-old.
Yeah, she was the ninth
They were
person.
transporting her body on a stretcher over the gate, and if these were her feet and this is her hand,
it was like
she got there and she was like right on her head. Like, it's all bad. Like,
it was really bad.
That to me was on the police though, like the emergency responders. That had nothing to do with Travis Scott.
Like, they knew better than to pull her over on that stretcher like that. Like, that
no,
was
they
just
had
bad.
to do what they had to do. They had to pull her down, but they should have.
But like, all you had to do was go like this and grab the other end so that it was being held up.
Let
like,
me tell you how heavy dead weight is.
Oh no, I know. I mean, I've worked.
Shit right there is a different type of heavy. Like, you think about it.
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah! Like,
no, it's different. That's
the
how
whole body is just limp.
Especially when your adrenaline is going. I mean, it's people drop babies when they're born.
That was how I tore my meniscus the first time. I had bad body mechanics. I had a patient that was they were still under anesthesia, and I went to roll them to like get them onto their gurney, and he was like 500 pounds.
Oh no!
And there was only me, because it was a super busy day.
First of all, call in the reinforcements.
There was me.
You see me look her up and down like what?
It was me, one assistant on this side, anesthesia, and one nurse at the feet. So like roll. So I rolled him like this, and I didn't turn right, and I blew the meniscus in my knee because it was so much fucking dead weight.
Yo, that shit hits different. It definitely hits different.
Yeah, but yeah, I just thought it was interesting because he was kind of like, he was like, why was this 9-year-old there? And I'm like, what you mean?
Right. Do you feel that there was some sort of demonic thing going on?
At the concert?
At the concert, do you feel like there was symbols and signs?
Yes,
yes.
It was just like the Little Nas X video for me. Like that, there was a lot of symbolism. And if you read too far into it, you can definitely see it. His T-shirt, all those rings leading to hell. See you on the other side.
The mouth coming into the concert.
Yeah.
See, but we can always make things demonic if we overanalyze them. I also think it was a dope. It looked cool.
I mean, yeah, like the fire and the dancing.
And the fire, it wasn't like that the whole time.
Yeah.
I know when Drake was out, it was lit. They was lit. And I was like, look at them. They were having fun. But then when it started to go downhill, I was like, oh, man.
Yeah. Right. But that's the thing. Drake's not getting nearly as much shit as Travis Scott. And I feel like they both played the same kind of role.
He wasn't like.
Yeah, but he was out there when they were dying. He was out. Yeah, he was on stage when they were dying. Because they said that's what caused the stampede was because Drake came out. And that's when everybody started to push towards the front. But they're not dragging him. At the end of the day,
Aubrey was out there.
At the end of the day, I honestly feel like
Aubrey is something else.
It's on Live Nation.
I don't want to see.
They should have had more security. You have 50,000 people.
There's too many people. There should be. And first of all, let's not forget we're still in the middle of a fucking pandemic.
Facts.
And that is why I will say a 9-year-old should not have been there.
Yeah.
He's too young to be vaccinated.
Yeah.
He shouldn't be here.
Yeah.
But what's her name? Who's his girlfriend? Kylie
Jenner.
Yeah.
They were all there too with the kids.
They're probably super vaccinated.
I'm sure.
Yeah, they were there with their kids.
See, but they had a whole tent to themselves.
Yeah, but still.
My thing is there needs to be a numbers cap on this, like capacity. Where's the capacity? Because 50,000 people is too many. It's too many. But you think about all the money that he made from that, that should be enough to cover insurance, but maybe not because they said it's not even a fraction. The insurance that they have doesn't even cover a fraction of lawsuits.
And he was
that they
saying
have
he was going to refund everybody.
Yeah, he did. They said that he refunded everybody's ticket from the concert. Okay, that's a step. You know, that's something.
No.
But that's not nearly
it's not
enough.
I'm telling you, the rest of his career, I don't see him bouncing back from that.
No, not at all.
Because his music is not that great anyway.
I mean, just keep fucking Kylie. Keep it like that.
I will say this, though. We learned some lessons, especially from Live Nation, on what not to do.
Hell yeah.
We
Hell
learned.
yeah.
We
What
definitely.
to do, what not to do.
Yeah.
I don't think there are going to be very many anymore.
I don't think so either. Not from them.
Concerts just look different.
Yeah, I
You
think.
think festivals are a wrap?
There's no way to make it safe. And once that happens,
Yeah.
It's a free for all.
That's when you start going to the more, let's have intimate concerts. Let's do something smaller scale.
And
Something more exclusive.
And let's make some money, TCP Entertainment.
Heavy on the ENT. Say the ENT.
Just saying, we're going to speak that into existence.
I don't care what nobody say. Everything we touch is gold. You mad?
Facts.
Hey.
Big facts. Make sure everyone comes out December 11th.
December 11th at Brightside Opportunity Center, 12 noon until 4 p.m. We have a bike raffle. We have toys for the kids. We have a station for the parents to get some stuff. Well, the babies to get stuff for their parents. Face painting. Santa Claus is going to be there. Haircuts, hairstyles.
Yes.
Come out. Why would you
Lots
not?
of food. It's going to be
And
great.
December 15th? Is it for the auditions for the play?
Yes, December 15th, right? At the Sugar Tank? Yeah.
5 to 9.
5 to 9 auditions. We have a play coming in March. So if you are an actor, you know someone that is an actor.
I'm dramatic. I might come out there and say a little something.
I'm excited. I think you should. And let me record it. I'm going to just sit there. Like,
listen.
And then we have January 8th, TCP Laughs at Zotropolis Stillhouse.
Yes.
Ladies.
We outside. Wait
outside.
till next year. Sheesh.
There's not gonna be no room. There's not gonna be no room for nobody else.
Billy owes.
This is gonna be TCPENT.
Billy owes all of us a vacation. I'm telling you that right now.
And the chain.
if everything go the way it's supposed to, we going.
Yeah, that's right. We want our chains too. Don't forget about that.
Ice me out.
Yes.
Ice me out.
We need our chains.
Ladies, we did it.
Another episode in the
Queens.
books.
17.
Yes, episode 17. Next week with 18, we'll be coming back at you guys with so much more.
Yes.
Another late night special. If there's anything that we did not touch on this week or any other week, you have things you want to hear us talk about, inbox us.
Yes.
Let us know. Make sure you follow us on IG as well.
All platforms we're here.
And we're on Facebook too.
Facebook, YouTube.
Find me on Snapchat. Where the shit disappear.
You can't find me there because I don't ever post. So good luck.
Oh, my Snap is lit. Come follow me. Hollywood Bonnie.
All right, ladies. I can't remember what my.
That's how
remember.
often she's on social media.
I don't even know what they are.
You can find her. I think it's Aaron970
Is it?
on Instagram. I want to say. I'm Puente22.
Girl, you know your Instagram page.
No, I don't. I know my Facebook
it's
says
Aaron970.
Aaron Keene. I can't.
Talk of the city.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's been the same thing forever. I don't know what it is.
It's all right. Come find me.
It
I'm
is
not
what
hard
it
to
is.
find.
Come find me too.
Thank you guys so much for watching.
We'll see you next Sunday.
Yes. TCP rocks the world forever.
Right Way Home Care is a non-medical home care agency. We specialize in personal care, light housekeeping.
You know, we do medication pickup, groceries.
I have a mother-in-law that's disabled, and that motivated me to see, to go in her house to see what was going on, and different caregivers coming in and out, and just motivated me to use my degree to start a business such as what she receives.
So I've been doing healthcare since 2007. I go into nursing homes. I do skilled care.
my sister is in the healthcare field as a nurse, so we kind of balance each other out with the business part and the social work part. And then she does like the care and the training, the caregivers and everything like that.
She has something that I don't have, and I have something that she don't have, so we balance each other out.
In 2017, I created Say Less Podcast. Then we created a network around that. I created a bunch of shows. We created a radio station, WTCP. Then 2021, this year, we went to TCP TV on Roku. So now we're on TV. So what's next? I'm thinking productions. I'm thinking movies. I'm thinking live performances. So how do I do that? Now I created TCP Entertainment. And we're going to do all of that. We got a bunch of new shows. We got the ladies at Queen's Table, Vixen, 2X's, E, Badu, my ace, Hollywood. We got the new show I'm creating with comedian Josh DeWay. I Hate It Here. He's hilarious. Y'all gonna love him too. Then we got Porque No. That's our first Spanish speaking show. I'm doing on site where I'm gonna be pulling up on people, just having real conversations. But our biggest project that we're working on right now for TCP Entertainment is TCP's Who Did It Best, and it's going to be business against business. And when I say business against business, I'm talking about COVID hit us really hard. So we're trying to do something to put a spotlight on these businesses that went through tough times during COVID. A lot of people had to close their doors. So what we want to do is not just have business against business, but we want to highlight these businesses and celebrate these businesses and put people back in these businesses. But yeah, you know, who got the best cheesesteaks in the city? Who does the best dark fades? We're gonna do all of that, man. TCP's Who Did It Best. TCP Entertainment's Who Did It Best. But yeah, man, it's gonna be fun. So I'm gonna have the final say on all the cuts, so you know we about to turn up. It's TCP Entertainment, baby.